Go ahead, fire away.
How difficult was it to watch the special teams?
How difficult?
To watch the tape?
There was a lot of good things. I mean, I was really proud of the way Richard hit that return. There was a lot of positives. I mean, obviously the penalties hurt us and, upsetting. But, there was a lot of good things, though, too, at the same time. Matt Ariza had a really good game punting. I thought, Butker made all his field goals. Obviously, he had the one kick out of bounds that, that was a mistake. He made a mistake. I mean, that's where we are.
Dave, did you see any sort of common denominators in the penalties or things that stuck out to you?
Well,
like, this is what's happening.
All right, I'll tell you this. Jack Cochran's one of our best players. He's a world champion, and he is matched up against the best player every week. He's one of our best guys. So he was blocking their best guy, and it's a tough job. Sometimes you're going to get that call. After the first one, maybe they were watching him a little bit more in the second one. I don't know, but it happened. I mean, I've seen those calls not called too at the same time. So it's the way it is. Last year we beat people, and they complained about the officials. We're not complaining about the officials. That's just the way it is. We just have to bounce back, and we'll be fine.
And with that, what can you tell the guys like Jack, for instance? What do you tell them? You're not sure how to.
I want them to keep playing hard, and I want them to finish blocks. That's important. But at the point of attack, to take somebody to the ground, I think that's where you got to just let your hands up and let them go. Don't take them all the way to the ground. That's what they're gonna call at the point of attack, right around where the ball is hitting. So we could do a better job on that. And that's how we coach them up.
Is that kind of like a little internal clock when you're on those blocks at the?
It's just you know when you're at the point of attack. You know where you are, on the field, and you kind of feel it. And your guy, you're preventing him from getting there. That's when you got to be aware and alert.
On Butker, Andy compared it to a golfer yesterday.
Yeah.
What are you assessing that? And do you kind of see?
I said the same thing the other day. His field goals are better. He was 100% last week. He's 100% so far this week. We kick again today. I think he's on an uptrend with his field goals. That's the number one thing. The kickoffs, he tried to get it to the right. We had a special return on a kickoff coverage because we wanted to pin him down there. We wanted to get it down as far right as we could. He just went a little bit too far right, obviously. And, he had a mishit ball and a bad time. We lost probably about 10 yards there on that. Most of the time, the thing that's so disappointing is most of the time we were the ones that are setting our team up. And this is the time that it didn't happen, and that's what makes it so disappointing. But we're not going to let this game define us for sure. We're going to bounce back and come back stronger for sure this week.
Couple more.
Is there another type of kick? we talked last week about the different kind of kicks.
Yeah.
The Rams do. Is there another kind of kick that maybe asking them to kind of walk a tightrope over there? I know you want to coffin corner them and pin them in there, but are there other kind of kicks that?
Yeah, the idea on that kick, Saran, is that we're trying to kick it to the right because we're getting our coverage down there. If we kick it in the middle, then they have a two-way go, and it's kind of a little bit harder to get them inside the 30. We were trying to get them inside the 30. It's almost impossible to get them inside the 20 now unless you skip the ball into the end zone, and then you're taking a chance if you're trying to skip it that it's short and they get the ball to the 40 anyway. So we're just trying to get it down there to the right to pin him down there. And that's what we were trying to do, and it just got off his foot a little bit too far to the right. And
the pair of penalties are, race would have been 100 yards for Burchard. I guess, do you feel like you have something special?
Yeah, I think Burchard keeps getting better and better each week, and it was really good to see. He hit that return. He was north and south in a hurry, and I'm not sure if I'm glad if he didn't score because it would have been even worse. But it was a great return nonetheless, and we're going to build on that. We're going to look at the positives.
You talk about the penalties. You're not going to complain about them. I understand that, but there's also kind of like I know the refs watch the tapes too, right? Like they come in, like Juwan Taylor. There's plenty of examples of guys being as far back, and even Juwan Taylor being that far back, not getting called every time, but he kind of has that reputation. Do you feel like you guys are maybe getting that reputation on your return?
I don't think so. I don't think so. We've been pretty good. We've only had 2 penalties. And coming into that game, we had 4 in that one game. We only had 2 penalties, really. We go back and look. I mean, it's not like, you know, we were getting killed this year on penalties. It's not what it was at all. So that game, it got us, and every one of them was costly, and we know it. And there's a lot of pride in that room. Like I said, we're gonna bounce back.
Last one, Todd.
Little scouting report, maybe on what the
Oh,
brings.
yeah, yeah, very good. I mean, I know I stand up here every week and say it, but I mean, it's a top 10 unit for sure. Coached well. Dave Toub does a great job. You know, Khalif Raymond, probably one of the best punt returners in the league. Former Pro Bowler. I mean, you know, he's coming off an injury. We'll see if he plays, but if he's in there, he's very dangerous. And he does a good job coaching. These guys play hard. I mean, really hard. And it starts with their head coach on down, obviously. They're a tough unit that we're going to have to really step it up this week.
Dan Campbell's got a bit of a reputation for doing some unorthodox things, and I assume.
All right,
ready
let me give you a little stat. All right, since he's been there since 21, he's ran 12 punt fakes. That's 3 a year, and they haven't run one yet. So, I mean, you know, we know it's coming. We knew it was coming 2 years ago. You know, but they were backed up on the 17-yard line. You don't think it's coming then. I mean, that's the thing. He'll call it when you least expect it. You know, so now you got to expect it all the time. So, I mean, we'll be ready for it. That doesn't mean you're going to stop it. You know, you gotta be prepared for it, and they'll come with some kind of crazy thing, whatever. But we're ready.
Thank you, Coach.
Thanks.
Thanks, Coach.